Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Sorry it's been a while since I've actually done a video like this. I've been dealing with some ransomware at work. Recovering from it is difficult, and battling it is just as difficult. So it's been quite a journey for me these past 2 weeks. But here I am. I'm getting this video out there, and I'm going to try to get some content out while I'm dealing with this at work. So let's go and just jump right into this kit. So if you're familiar with the Gym, this is a Gym Striker 2 from the 0080 War in the Pocket series, and it came out in 2011. So top to bottom, this kit, the head unit is actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty solid kit head unit. There's a caveat here. This little piece right here, this little red piece, is all one piece around the whole face, and it does fall out whenever you're trying to put it in because it does sit in right here. So when you put this back piece on the head unit, it does fit flush and does stay. But otherwise, be careful when building this. It will fall out a lot. Outside of that, you get a little bit of nice detail up in here in the face. If you can see in the visor a little bit, my camera focus, you can get some detail in there. So for high grade from 2011, having that extra detail is actually really cool. And then the gimmick, of course, is you got this visor that comes down just like that. Kind of gets in some kind of tactical mode. Other than that, get a little bit of good movement, front, back, side to side, and pretty good pivot. Overall, not too shabby. Coming down, you've got the chest piece, or the torso right here. So it's pretty basic. It builds up pretty easily. I did some painting here, a little bit of gunmetal right here with some Gundam red metallic marker, a little bit of yellow right here from a kit I picked up. And then just made sure I got some stickers on there for a little extra detail, the stickers that it came with, and did some matte varnish. But outside of that, it doesn't spin very well, doesn't have any forward or back movement, barely any really. And it takes about 5 or 10 minutes to put this whole thing together. Of course, I stopped, did some painting, a little bit of painting, just to kind of get that color separation, make this thing stand out a little bit more. I like the way this looks. I don't know if you do. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Did I do a pretty good job? I think I did, but I know I could have done better. It's my first time actually getting back into painting for a while, because I did a lot of 40K in the past, and so I'm relearning how to do all this. Anyway, coming down in the waist unit right here, and we'll go ahead and move those up. You get this one little piece right here that moves the most, and it gives your legs a lot of movement here. But here on the side, you get that limited movement. That's as far as it goes, and then the butt flap goes nowhere. It's just there, and it holds the beam saber hilts if you want to put them on. Other than that, it's pretty basic, nothing crazy. You get a peg hole right there for 1/44 stand, so you can do some action poses if you so choose. Moving down the leg units, you get some pretty decent forward kicks. Let's see if this focuses. But you don't get any back kicks. You get a pretty good bend. That I'll give it. You get a pretty good bend even with this piece in the way, or what could be in the way. You can get the splits if you pose the kit correctly, but I wouldn't recommend doing it all the time. It doesn't look weird. It doesn't look good. It looks a little weird, but you can get it. Outside of that, they're pretty basic, nothing special. It's a standard gym kit from 2010, 2011, except for the feet. The feet have a lot of mobility, a lot of movement, a lot of articulation, which allows you to get those extra, robust, nice poses that you want to do some wide stands with or wide stances with. You can get that here. Then finally moving up again, and we get the arm units right in here. So you get a lot of movement up and down, so back and forth, full 360 spin. The hand fall out, but you don't get that double joint. But it is a kit from 2010, so don't expect much there. But you get a lot of pretty decent detail that you can bring out here. So outside of that, it's pretty standard gym arm, nothing crazy, nothing out, that stands out too much. And of course, you get a couple of hands. You get a wide open hand, so you can go ahead and put that on the kit when you want to hold the gun. And then you get this hand that's on here that will hold the gun. However, when you do that, this piece right here will go ahead and it's separated, right? So these two pieces sandwiched together and hold the buttstock of the gun. The problem is, anytime you want to move it, this piece will fall off, then this will fall off, and the whole gun falls out of the hand. So I had to fix that by super gluing this together, and that's why it's staying there. Other than that, don't expect much out of these hands unless you want to go and glue them together. Now, we'll go into the weapons. There is a beam pistol that comes with this. I didn't build that, but the one I was focused on the most was the rifle. And this is typically all gray. And I am getting tired of seeing nothing but gray weapons. So I decided to do something about that and added some color and give it a little bit more detail, just so I can have it stand out a little bit more. So let me know what you think about that. I think it turned out pretty good. I think it turned out really well. Outside of those weapons, you get this basic shield. Nothing special. You can customize this. I probably should have, but I didn't. It looks good on the kit. Outside of that, 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece all together. That's it. It looks good in photos. It looks good in the stance. Otherwise, it's quite basic. And then you get the standard beam sabers. Not full-length beam sabers, but beam sabers nonetheless. They're okay, but I'm not going to use them for this kit. So my final thoughts on this thing, it's pretty good. I like it. It is a polycap. It is a polycap hell. There are polycaps everywhere in this kit, as you would expect from something from 2010. But all that aside, it's stiff. It's solid. It holds a pose as well. It's good. I like it. Basically, that's it. I know this was a real quick, real fast review of this thing. So go and let me know what you think. I'm trying to, again, get some content out there so I could let y'all know that I'm still around. But as busy as I am, I'm trying to really focus a lot at work and get that taken care of. And this is kind of taking a back burner. So I think coming up, I'm going to kind of separate or segment my videos out a little bit, and so I can get a breather here and there. But otherwise, let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think of this kit. Have you built this kit? What do you think of it? And how do you like the paint job I did on this? I think it looked pretty good. Otherwise, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm actually going to get some sleep. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all keep on building. I'm out.